MAMI and La Primera face off, and that is about as good as it gets for tonight. I really don't know what to tell you about tonight's Monday Night Raw. It was super average. It was super mid. You'll see it in the tier list. But anyway, let's just hop right into it. CM Punk appealed to the home sports crowd. Yay, sports. Talked about how he was going to win the Money in the Bank match. We all know it was going to happen. And brother, Sami Zayn comes in. Sami took a good 10 minutes to say the same thing over and over, which was, Punk, you need to win this. Which, haven't we seen him do this before, like with Jay? Sami, shut up. I went ahead and placed this on the D tier. This was a very underwhelming promo. It was not great. It didn't get an F because Punk at least did his job. But Sami came in and he took over most of that promo, and it was a bad promo. We had a segment with Liv, Roxanne, and Raquel. And Liv and Raquel are just going over their play, what they're going to do. And Roxanne's like, yeah, I wanna help too. And Liv's like, yeah, you can help by staying out of the way. The only reason I like this, and I went ahead and put it on a C tier, is because at least they're moving the Judgment Day story forward. And I can't complain because for weeks and months and years even, we've had so many Judgment Day segments that go nowhere. So this was cool to watch, seeing how they're still developing the story and, foreshadowing what's going to happen. Did I just say foreshadowing on a WWE thing? We had Vakir versus Ivy Nile versus Liv Morgan. And bro, just from this image alone, you can tell this was a great match. All right, all gooning aside, this match was actually really decent. It was really good. And it's not surprising me that literally the best segments of every night have been the women's Money in the Bank qualifying matches. They have been kicking ass. They have been great. That Zoe Stark versus Kyrie versus Rhea one was the only sloppy one. That one was... But all of them have been great. This one was no exception. All three of them showed up, showed out, looked great, looked amazing, did all their works, did all their jobs, and the right person won, which was Stephanie Vakir. The first day of the day. Woo! We had this AJ Styles and Paul Heyman promo, bro. It's almost feeling as if everyone's saying, hey, go practice your match, go practice your moves, go practice in the ring. But nobody is telling people, go practice your lines, go practice your script. This was bad. Paul Heyman, you should be setting an example for people. He was just fumbling and talking and blah-biddy-blah-biddy. It was a yap fest. And I don't know what the hell it is with AJ Styles, but he's been yapatronic as well for the past friggin' months. Since he came back, go watch all of his promos, go watch all of his backstage segments, go watch everything every time he's on the mic. What the hell is wrong with AJ? What is going on, man? He is flopping on the mic. I go ahead and placed it on D, right there. I didn't put it on F just because respect for these two and what they've put into this business, but holy hell, they gotta get their stuff together, man. It was a really bad promo segment. We had Rusev saying another video package with Rusev. What are they doing? It's like they took one day, they said, hey Rusev, you free today? Yeah, we're gonna just like get 5 of these done today. We really don't have much else for you right now. We just let's come on. And they just recorded all his video packages, and they just recorded all of them in one day. And he just says the same thing over and over. I am here to, you're a joke, I am going to destroy you. Sheamus, you stabbed me in the back, I am going to stab you too. Ha. Whatever. F, I'm tired of seeing this dork. I'm just tired of seeing him. It's like WWE thinks they know how to hype people up. It's like they're really buying into their own hype. And it's really fun to see out-of-touch billionaires not even know what the hell they're doing. It's got an F. First F of the day. I'm not even making a big deal out of it. I'm just angry. If you have noticed, the other F down there was this segment. Oh, Sheamus goes up to Tozawa and Alpha Academy. This is Alpha Academy apparently now. What is Alpha Academy? Maxine, Tozawa, and Natalia. This is Alpha Academy. Big ol' F. Bro, Sheamus goes up to Tozawa, a 39-year-old man pushing 40. And he goes up to him, he says, Oi, I'm proud of you, little lad. You stood up to a bully. What Disney Channel BS is this? What is this? What Nickelodeon iCarly looking ass show is this? He's a 40-year-old man. He's a 40-year-old man, Tozawa. You stood up to bullies trying to take your school lunch money, Tozawa. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, lad. You little man. I am a big man, twice about your age as well. And I'm commending you for being a tough little one. That's embarrassing in all levels, dude. Considering Tozawa, he's a monster in the ring, too. It's just such a disrespect. It's so... Oh, my God. Let's just move on. It's a big ol' F.
But Will, children need stories too.
Not like this, man. What the hell is this? Yeah, let's give children stories in the same show where Liv Morgan is wearing those tight little pants and... Come on, make up your friggin' mind, dude. What is this? Is this a kid's show? Is it a kid's show? Are you trying to make it a kid's show? Or are you trying to make people bleed all over the place? Are you, like... Are we going back to PG? You can't be shoving... let's just move on, then. I can't do this. We had the War Raiders versus Judgment Day while the New Day was on commentary. Put it right there in D. Can you guys just hold, like, a tournament or something for the tag team titles instead of just randomly throwing 2 tag teams in there because you have nobody else? Figure this out. This isn't that hard. Make them interesting. Make the tag titles interesting. Have the New Day come out and say something like, we are opening a challenge at a tournament, whatever the hell. Something interesting. Instead of just throwing 2 random tag teams together and then forcing us to care halfway through. Match was okay? Sure, whatever. Who cares? Who cares about these 2 teams? Nobody. Nobody. And if you care, well, stop. Because they're not going to keep doing this anymore once they realize the viewership goes down and their precious ad time is going out the friggin' window. Okay, let's move on. We had a Becky Lynch promo saying everything that Lyra Valkyria has is to my blah, 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 whatever. I put Becky Lynch's promo on C because even though she's saying the same thing over and over, she's one of those wrestlers, one of those stars that no matter how crappy they gave her whatever she's got to do, it's palpable. It's easy to digest. I can at least sit through a whole Becky Lynch promo and not be completely tired every time, even if she says the same old thing. So this gets a C. Ooga. B tier, not much to say. You know, this is a mashup we've been wanting to see for a while. Everyone has been wanting to see it. At least they were teasing it. Cool. Becky and Lyra had a promo off. It was cool. It was a whatever. C tier again. Anything that Becky does, you know, Becky can elevate stars. She's doing something really cool with Lyra right now. So C tier. Penta had a promo package, which he didn't need, but, you know, he's been wrestling consistently every week, so I guess they told him, hey, take a week off, just do this little promo. I didn't feel any sort of way, I didn't feel too hyped, I didn't feel anything about Penta doing this, so whatever. Get to see, it was alright. His English was a little messed up all over the place, but it was alright. We had Jay and Sammy versus the Bronze. It was okay, decent match, you know, no point in it, really. Didn't really care much about it. I got a C. And then, of course, as we all expected, as soon as we saw this match announced, Seth Rollins comes in, DQs, interferes, and then Punk came out, and they had this cool moment. It was alright. We've seen this before. You know, unless you were there in the crowd, I really don't see you getting too hyped over this. Another C for that segment. We have this backstage segment where Finn is telling Liv, oh yeah, no, don't worry. I'm just helping Roxanne out. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if Roxanne gets the women's title and brings it to the Judgment Day? And Liv's sort of seeing through this already, so I put this segment in C because, you know, it's moving the story along. We're finally getting that Judgment Day break. I'm tired of Finn. I'm tired of all this, but at least we're moving it along. Got about a minute left, so let's just hurry right through these. Kyrie versus Raquel. C. Match was okay. I like the fact that the winner is getting a story and the losers are getting a story as well. That's how you do good booking. You know, both people, no matter if you win or lose, both benefit from it. We had Karrion and Sami Zayn. Karrion whispering the sweet nothings in Sami's ear. Let's just be happy that Karrion's getting some screen time. Another C, nothing really too crazy, but we might see Sami join the dark side. We had this weird adult film intro-looking segment where Gunther goes to the locker room and tells Jay some things. The thing that I liked about this was that Gunther was telling Jay, you're a champion, you shouldn't be involved in all these other problems. I gave it a C just because Gunther was spitting facts. Americano, Punk, and Styles. This was the banger that we all knew it was going to be, and it got interrupted just how we thought it was going to do. Gave it a B because it was a great match. The ending was too predictable. Americano won, of course. And Seth's team comes out to give Jey Uso Tsunami. I gave that a D just because of how predictable it was. So I'm going to give an honorable mention real quick here. And I'm going to place this on the A tier, which is the crowd. The crowd, the whole night, every time there was any silence, they chanted, "We want truth." A plus crowd. W crowd. That was great. Thank you everyone from that town. I forgot which one it was. You guys are letting them know that, they're messing up. How do you have a match with Cena and then get released like that when you were supposed to be such a huge part of the story? Well, anyway, this show overall, as you can see, most of the segments were in the C tier. More under than over that, so this is gonna get a C minus, D plus. It was entertaining. At least there was some good moments tonight. That Stephanie Vakir and Rhea Ripley segment was really cool. Thing about it is a lot of these segments that you're seeing in here, and even some of that are ranking a little higher. All of them, a lot of them were through commercial breaks. So if you don't have the ad-free version of Netflix, you're gonna miss out on a lot of Raw. And this is This is not an advertisement. This is a rant. This is a criticism. This is me angry at their greed. They're putting commercials. Placing commercials all over the mat, all over the turnbuckles, all over the apron, all over the barricades, on top of the banners. When it says Raw, you have a Cash App ad. They're about to start putting ads in wrestlers' entrances. They're gonna put ads in their costumes. They're gonna put ads in the roof. They're gonna put ads in the camera. They're gonna put ads in your eyeballs. If they had the ability to do that, they're gonna put ads in your freaking eyeballs, in your mind. Okay, they're gonna tattoo ads. This is getting out of control. This is corporate greed, and this is the only thing that I believe that this is really gonna be what kills WWE in the long run. Corporate, like being overly corporate, being focused only on the numbers, only on the money. It takes the soul out of everything. You're corporatizing everything. You're making everything stale, bland, just a number. And that's not how spontaneity and creativity works. So, best of luck to everyone who's going to be watching this in 5 years. I don't know how I'm going to be able to keep watching for 5 more years. So, let's just keep at it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for just comment, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. But I think I'm going to leave it here for tonight. I don't have much else to say. Do you like the tier list? Do you agree or disagree? Leave it in the comments. And I will see you on Friday or Saturday. All right.